Hi, so today we are going to look at how the pre and post increment decrement operators work in Java. So as we know, pre increment means something like plus plus x or plus plus y and so on. Post means afterwards. So post increment means it is incrementing afterwards, that means x plus plus or y plus plus and so on. Similarly, pre decrement or post decrement, they mean that you are pre decrement means you are first decrementing or decreasing the value by 1, and okay, so minus minus y like this, and post means x minus minus or y minus minus and so on. Now what would this mean is, if x is equal to 5, that is we initialize the value in Java allocates x as 5 in its memory, and if we apply x plus plus after this statement is executed, the value of x will be 6 in the memory of Java. Similarly, even when you say plus plus x, okay, so this is my first statement and this is my second statement. So after this first statement, the value of x has become 6 in the memory. Now the current value of x is 6. Now if I execute this statement, it will become 7 in the memory, and that is what it will be used. So what is the difference between pre and post if both of them are incrementing the value by 1? So pre means first increment, then use, and post means first use the current value and then increment and store it. Okay, let's see it with an example. Let's say you have an example: int x is equal to 5, y is equal to 4, and z declared and initialized like this. Then we have an expression like this: z equals x multiplied by y plus plus x divided by y. So you have to calculate the value of z. Now when this statement gets executed, in the memory x is 5, y is 4. Alright, now when we come to this statement, what is the value of x in the memory? It's 5 multiplied by, now this is y plus plus, means use the current value of y, which is 4, and then increment it in the memory to 5 and store it for the next use. So now y has become 5 in the memory, and whatever the next use comes with for the y, it will take it as 5. So 5 into 4 plus, now this is plus plus x. Pre-increment means first increment the value of x in the memory to 6 and then use it. So 6 divided by y, which is 5 here, 5. So it means 20 plus 6 divided by 5 is integer division in Java, which will give you only 1, and that is equal to 21. So that is how a pre and a post increment will work in Java. Let's take another example where I have int m equals to 10, n equals to 12, and p defined and declared like this. Then I have an expression p equals to m plus plus multiply by n plus 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 minus minus n divided by 2. In this case, when this statement is executed, the memory has m as 10 and n as 12. Now when we calculate this expression, p is equal to m plus plus. It means that use the value of the current value of m and then increment it. So this will become 11 multiply n plus plus. So n is 12 currently, so I'll use that and increment it to 13 in the memory. Okay, now plus minus minus n means pre-decrement. So whatever the value of n is in the memory, decrement it by 1 and store it for the use. So 12 divided by 2, which means 120 plus 6, which is equals to 126. So this is how the pre-post increment decrement operators work. You can practice these and such more sums. First calculate and practice them with a pen and a paper, then copy the code in your BlueJ and test it out. So now we will see the same codes being run in BlueJ and we will verify the results.